Hi, welcome to our video on the order of operations, which is PEMDAS, or often referred to as PEMDAS, where parentheses, we deal with parentheses first, and then exponents and roots, which we're not going to talk about here, and then multiplication and division, addition and subtraction. We're going to apply this strategy to a couple of problems. I'm going to try to help you get past a couple of the pitfalls for PEMDAS that confuse us. So let's start with this one right here. It says simplify the expression below, which means solve it. So we have 6 plus 3 to the second power in parentheses times 4. So we're going to deal with what's inside the parentheses first, but 6 plus 3 squared, the exponent takes precedence, and 3 squared equals a square with the sides of 3, or just 3 times 3, which is not 6, it's 9, right? This 2 means take the number 3 and multiply it by itself twice. So that's 9 plus 6 in parentheses times 4, and that's 15 times 4, or 60. And that one is a pretty straightforward problem. Here, and this is often a mistake, is that for PEMDAS, right, parentheses do come first and then exponents, but multiplication and division are equal inverse operations in a sense, right? They're inverse operations of each other. So you can think of them on the same level of a building or a pyramid. So for multiplication and division, we don't have to do multiplication first. We just do whichever operation comes first in the equation. So we go from left to right. And the same is true for addition and subtraction. So in this problem right here, we don't need to add before we subtract, just because the A comes before the S in PEMDAS. They're equal operations. They're on the same level of our PEMDAS building. So we just do subtraction first and then addition. We go from left to right. But of course, first we have exponents to deal with. So 7 squared means 7 times 7, which is 49, minus 9 plus 1 to the third power, which means 1 times 1 times 1, which is this 1, right? 1 to the third power, just a bunch of 1s multiplied by each other. And now we take 49 minus 9 first and get 40. And then we add 1, which is 41. And that's our answer. Now it's interesting because if we had taken 9 and added to 1 first, we would have got 10, and 49 minus 10 is 39, which is an answer they provide here, but that's incorrect. Right? When we have operations on the same level of our PEMDAS pyramid, we just go from left to right. And I think that helps me a little bit, especially with problems like this, where it says, show your work for simplifying this expression. So we have 6 times 4 divided by 2 plus 3 to the third power. What do? Well, exponents come first. 3 to the third. What does that mean? That means 3 times 3 times 3. And what's that? Well, 3 times 3 is 9, times another 3 is 27. Oops, 27. So I'm going to rewrite this equation as 6 times 4 divided by 2 plus 27. And multiplication and division, we go from left to right. 6 times 4 is 24, divided by 2 plus 27. Notice I rewrite the entire equation. That helps prevent mistakes. And 24 divided by 2 is 12, plus 27 equals 39. So in this problem, the answer is 39. All right, hope that helped.